What's a movie you'd want to see in theaters if you could travel?
Oh, there's so many. The original Friday the 13th would be awesome.
Opening night?
Yes. Open, and I would want to see, like, if you could see it in I would love to be able to see movies like that in two different, like, one going in like not knowing anything about it, but then also going in there like a fly on the wall, knowing everything about it, and just seeing like the fans' reactions, like their first legitimate. It'd be cool to see like people's first legitimate reactions for all those iconic horror movies. The OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Exorcist, of course. Just because it's like I know the hype that they gave for it, and I love the hype that they do for that kind of stuff, but what was it really like? Especially something like The Exorcist, with how big religion was around those times, and just how horror wasn't where it is now.
Yeah.
And people weren't so desensitized to everything.
Yeah.
That had to be an awesome. And again, I would love to go in there first. I would say first as a fan that's seen it and just to see the reaction, but then next time would be going in there like I've never seen it and seeing it the first time with these people. That would be awesome. And it'd probably change the fear factor for, because the first time I seen it, I was laughing. But going back and what was it, 70 Exorcist?
73.
73. Imagine going back in there, seeing it for the first time in 73, not knowing anything about it, and I'll say that, and never seeing anything like it. Like you're just, so it's like all the horror that you've seen, or your horror knowledge is just up to that point. So you've never seen that movie. You know what I mean? So you've seen previous films, but you haven't seen that. Films, you haven't seen that.
I would love to see Psycho, because that movie created Showtime. So like to be able to see the impact that movie had, and to see it on the big screen. Another one that might be cool is Patton, which came out in 72, I think it was. And that was a very well done movie, but it's got the opening scene where George C. Scott as Patton walks up, and the entire screen behind him is filled with an American flag. But it was just something so different in filmmaking at the time, and it was such a big war movie for the time. Like, it would be interesting to see that in theater.
I got another one. This one's an old 40. Bela Lugosi, The Devil Bat. One of my favorite movies from that time period. Nice. I thought that movie was so freaking cool, and to be able to go back in that time period, I had to be invisible then, because it was a rough time. But to be able to see that film though, like, and then seeing it with people that are seeing that for the first time would be so freaking cool. That was just, oh man, that was. I like that better than like him in Dracula. Way better.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to go see Dracula on opening night, like just the